friends, welcome back to my channel. It's Mohe with Jenny Park, and today I'm going to share the 5 best tips for being a work from home girly. That's right, because I am now working from home full time. Like many of you, we might be hybrid, part-time, all that jazz. Let's talk about it. While I love working from home full time, there's definitely a different dynamic, and you just have to be a little bit more intentional about the way that you work, the way that you show up. And I want to give you some of the best tips that I've started to use in case it's helpful for you. Tip number 1 is to have a morning routine. Don't worry, I'm not talking about wake up at 5 a.m., run 3 miles and make your bed. But when you work from home, it can be pretty monotonous to wake up, eat, work, sleep, all in the same space. So adding something in your day to break it up is really nice. I'm not a big morning person, so I keep it really easy. Me, my husband, and my dog will go on a walk every single morning and get a cup of coffee. Even just that little morning routine alone really helps me look forward to start the day and helps me start work on a really great outlook. Tip number 2 is to take notes during meetings to stay engaged and organized. If you follow me on TikTok, y'all know I am obsessed with note taking and creating organization systems. Taking notes during meetings is a really great way to make sure that you're paying attention. It can be really hard when you're just on virtual Zoom all day to stay engaged. Second, it just keeps you organized on what are the action items coming out of it, what were the key decisions made, what are things that were discussed that you can reference later on. Y'all always ask me how I actually take my notes, so I'm going to show you the Confluence template I use to make it super easy. What's so great about using a template like this on Confluence is that typically our memory is not as good as we think it is. Have you ever been in meetings where you're like, oh yeah, I'll remember that this person is supposed to follow up with me for something, or I need to owe them something? So when you use a Confluence template like this, you can remember exactly who are the key people that you need to follow up with, what are the key items that you owe coming out of this meeting, and what are the deadlines, and what were just other pieces of items that were discussed that you can reference later. Tip number 3, speaking of meetings, it can feel sometimes kind of hard to get a word in or speak up in meetings, especially in a virtual environment. You either forget to go on mute, or 2 people try to talk at the same time, or maybe if you are a little bit more introverted or shy, you've gotten really comfortable just hiding behind the screen and being a little bit more of a passive participant. But if it is a goal of yours to speak up more in meetings and have more of a presence, for me, I think it's all about A, practice, and B, finding authentic ways to chime in. There's a lot of tools out there like the hand raise tool, or using the chat functionality to let them know you have a question. Take it one meeting at a time. Maybe it is just piggybacking off of someone's idea, voicing your support that you like someone else's idea. Maybe that's just what you practice first. Or maybe you just add and participate in the chat. A lot of these great virtual meetings now have chat functionality, so you can participate in that way. One meeting at a time, you got this. Tip number 4 is to continue to invest in relationship building one-on-one through virtual coffee chats. What you miss when you're not in the office is a lot of those hallway interactions, small talks in the lobby or even in the elevator. And while maybe that's a good thing that you don't have to do any of those interactions anymore, you're also missing out on a lot of connectivity and belonging. So try to be intentional about setting quarterly coffee chats with people, whether it's cross-functional peers, friends, or even mentors. What's really great is that the more you have these, the more connected you will feel with other teammates, and the more fun work will be and the more invested you are. But secondly, the more context that you have outside of your own walls, you'll be able to connect dots and make your work a little bit more productive. Tip number 5, make sure you go on vacation. I feel like there's something about working from home that makes it feel like it's harder to plan a vacation because you're already at home. Still gonna mentally burn out, and it's good to take vacation. If you are going on vacation, there's great tools like Confluence where you can really make yourself all organized so you don't feel like you're dropping the ball and you're keeping everything connected with your peers. I'm gonna show you exactly how I set mine up in case it's helpful for you, and feel free to steal it. So I made a dedicated page that was called Jenny Out of Office Plan with the key people involved. Let's do a deep dive of what this out of office plan looks like. So at the top, I have the key dates, as well as the active projects, including the project name, who the new owner will be while I'm out, as well as a really quick snapshot with what are the major milestones that need to happen while I'm gone. Then under that, I will do a deep dive for each project, including key next steps that I'm asking the new owner to do, any concerns, watch-outs, hesitancies, such as relationship dynamics or previous context that might be helpful for them. And that's it. Those are the 5 best tips for working from home. Comment below what your favorite tip was, or if there's something else I missed. You can also follow me on TikTok at Mohe with Jenny Park for more quick bite-sized tips. See you there.